Hi.
Welcome to Look Right.
The only show that's smart enough to know that ghosts don't exist, right?
The only show that while you're away will feed your cat to your dog.
Andy and I are here celebrating our second successful week here in the UK by visiting its largest city and capital, London.
London is the undisputed home of ridiculously large fuzzy hats, taxation without representation, and bridges that are falling down.
We'll see clock towers, palaces, parliaments, and so much more.
So the only thing you have to do
So sit back,
relax,
feed your fish,
relax.
write a song, and always remember.
But remember,
television riding at my brain, a premeditated attack on my central nervous system. For any other organ that lets me be this way, a comic monologue on entertainment news, maybe jokes at others' expense will keep me from you, or be enough to keep my mind off you. Rebellion, everybody doesn't last too long. I see your face, I hear your voice in every network, sitcom, orchestral, theme song.
London, England. It's currently one of the world's superpowers, and it's been that way for hundreds of years.
What she doesn't know, she doesn't show. She says she loves me, but she's lying.
In its prime, London hosted empire builders, titans of industry, and music legends. Now it plays host to these two weirdos.
Hey Andy,
yeah.
you have any idea what time it is?
Hang on. No, I can't read it. My watch is too small.
We're gonna be late for that thing. We need to know what.
Maybe that guy knows.
Oh, we can't be late. We can't be late. We can't be late. Oh, we're late.
So Big London is known for big sites such as Big Parliament and Big Ben. But did you know that lots of those are also big expensive?
So the outside is gorgeous.
Absolutely.
The inside I'm sure is great, but I mean, student fare, £12. They don't really understand what a student is.
I don't even weigh 12 pounds.
So,
Okay?
so yeah, outside, very, very nice. It's
For reals.
It's clearly a church, and it's clearly beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what? The outside is enough for me because you give me a flying buttress, and I'm happy for the day. I love me a flying buttress.
He does, and that's not as dirty as it sounds.
I say, fair lady, have you seen my lion? What do you say we get out of here?
I wasn't filming it.
After a quick ride on the tube, Andy and I are now kind of on another side of London, over by the Tower of London, which is a bit of a misnomer because it's a castle.
Ain't no tower. Well, I mean, I guess one of those could be called the tower, but
Maybe back in like
towers-
the 1300s, but that ain't no tower
towers
by
we're
today's
used to are
standard.
much taller, like at least 7 or 8 feet tall.
And in fact, the Tower Bridge is more of a tower than the Tower of London has ever been.
Ooh. Burn.
Andy, what was your favorite part of St. Paul's Cathedral here?
My favorite part was that we could walk inside for free.
Free! Oh, Westminster!
And now, take it easy, children.
So this weekend, Andy and I are soaking up the British culture for the weekend in London.
It's an English coffee.
Yeah, here they pronounce it.
Coffee. We're here at the Tate Modern Gallery Museum in London. It reminds me of a little bit of the MoMA in New York City.
We saw Dolly, we saw Magritte,
Yeah,
we saw Pollock,
we did.
and we saw a great view. All for
Yeah.
free.
Correct. So,
Suck it, MoMA.
America blows.
Another great free museum is the British Museum.
So if you please, I'll build you a house underneath the plantain trees. And if you please, I'll build you a boat, we can sail the 7 seas. And if you please, I'll take you out of the atmosphere in the spaceship. And if you please, I'll take it out of the atmosphere I built for you.
We're now walking out of the British Museum, which is pretty close to our hostel.
And
in London.
surprisingly, I should note, not a museum about being British.
No, not at all.
It's actually
It's a museum about everything else
yeah,
besides
literally
British.
every other civilization except for English history.
Assyrian, Egyptian,
Yeah,
Roman,
Greek,
everything.
literally everything but English.
Not a single British artifact.
No, that's because the British don't have artifacts. Burn England.
Burn. It's a great museum, and
It
it's
is.
free.
Again, very free. What did we get to see, by the way? We got to see.
We got to see a lot.
The Rosetta Stone,
Yeah,
for one.
in the Egyptian
The
exhibit, there's the actual Rosetta Stone.
Oh, it's the actual Rosetta Stone.
Not the computer program that teaches you languages,
Right.
but the actual rock.
Legit stone. Stupid people.
The other thing that's here are Lord Elgin's marbles. Incredibly impressive. You know, the Greeks really
As
knew
far
what they
as
were doing.
marbles go, yeah, I guess they're okay.
Yeah.
They're okay marbles.
Not good for playing marbles.
No, you
But they're
wouldn't
good
play
marbles.
marbles with those, because, I mean, you probably couldn't touch them without getting tackled by security.
Probably not.
So that wraps up our weekend in London. What did we learn? We learned that fitting absolutely all that London has to offer into one weekend is wicked hard, including big fuzzy hats.
Although London is known to be an expensive city, we've seen that it's possible to penny pinch without missing great opportunities. In fact, we feel like we've seen most of what must be seen.
We had a great weekend and got to check a lot off the bucket list. Hey, look! Hey Andy, did you know that the word parliament comes from the French words parler, meaning to speak,
No, that's not true.
and the word mont,
That's blatantly
meaning
a lie.
mountain?
No.
So, in a way,
No.
the word parliament essentially
No,
means
it's not
a mountain
the way
that you speak on.
No. Tout c'est incompétent!